Be a thing. Of course they have. Everybody, True Seeker here. I mean, this was not a big shocker at all. 100% not a big shocker, just thinking of the fact that Bohemian Grove and everything else is there in California. And of course, Hollywood, right? We already know how all that stuff goes. And so, why would this not be a thing? Of course they have, maybe a couple of months ago about them saying how California has a law that protects underage sex trafficking people. So pretty much underage prostitutes is now not obligated to be questioned or interviewed or intercepted by police anymore. There's a new law for that.
The U.S. state of California has passed a new law decriminalizing prostitution for minors. A child's rights activists have coined the phrase, "There is no such thing as a child prostitute." Crimes of solicitation and prostitution will no longer apply to anyone aged under 18. They will be considered victims instead. Underage victims of sex trafficking are to be referred to as child welfare agencies as well. Other new measures will include allowing prior convictions by trafficking victims to be eliminated and the records sealed.
Who are these lawmakers in California? It's pretty disgusting. It says right here, lawmakers of California have upheld the rights for pedophiles to legally marry children as young as 10 years old in a sick and twisted ruling. Girls as young as 10 are among over 200,000 children who were allowed to legally wed adults in the last 15 years, according to the shocking new data uncovered by a Bay Area legislator. A Bay Area legislator was shocked when he learned from a young constituent that while Californians cannot legally consent to sex until they are 18, they can, with the permission of a parent and a judge's order, get married at any age, even if their spouse is many years older. I thought that can't be true in California, said State Senator Jerry Hill, a Democrat from San Mateo. We found that it is true in California and true in many states throughout the country. But Hill's resulting proposal to bar juveniles from getting hitched has been watered down after it prompted strong objections from civil rights groups, including the American Civil Liberties Union. From D.C. Clothesline, it says, as the emotional fights unfolds in Sacramento, there's no agreement even about a basic piece of information. How many minors get married each year in California? People who want to limit such marriages say the total is in the thousands. That is so messed up. While those who oppose the bill say that vastly inflated, the state doesn't keep such numbers, and even efforts to change that are running into the resistance. Within the past year, elected officials in several states have pushed to restrict juvenile marriage, with a law passed last month limiting matrimony by minors in New York to 16 and 17 years old who have become legal adults emancipated from their parents, and one in Texas holding the line at age 17 with the judge's permission. Hill wanted California to set a strict line at age 18, but the effort encountered swift opposition from fellow legislators, as well as groups that include the ACLU and Planned Parenthood. It's because they're all paid, of course. I mean, California, right? Hollywood, you got all the celebrity, all the people with the money and stuff like that. They're sitting there paying for all the...
So, hi guys. Hi everyone. This is Amelia Duran, Porthole to Justice. That was Truth Seeker on YouTube. And this is so concerning. I want to stress that just like SB 18, when I was promoting people to fight SB 18, because this after this bill combined with the bills SB 1322, which I encourage everybody to look at, and SB 18, to look at it as a whole, so you can get the big picture of how they're eliminating parental rights in the state of California. I also want to make very clear my position on the human trafficking. If you are an undocumented citizen in the state of California, you and your family and your children are especially vulnerable to the human traffic predators because you're not documented. And these predators prey on people that are not documented because there is no remedy. There's no legal remedy if these people disappear. There is no recourse. There's no record. There's no record. So California, not only are they trying to legalize and traffic more freely through the courts, they're also encouraging a flood of immigration into the state of California. Human trafficking has surpassed drug trafficking and the weapons trade globally. So this is a crisis, and this isn't something that, this is like something people think in third world countries that occurs, but it's not going to happen in America. But this is what people are fighting for. There's people that think that they're fighting for rights of immigrants, but actually I want to encourage everybody that is not a legal resident of California to become documented, become legal. This is unimaginable, and the most vulnerable people are going to be poor people and undocumented citizens. So please heed this warning. And I also want to send a message out to all of my my fellow warriors within the movement to please share the information in the Porthole to Justice. There are several posts that you can post to your groups and share and socialize this information, because this is, it's hard for people to wrap their heads around. And another problem is they've published this in a kind of an obscure kind of questionable news site. So they've fulfilled their obligation of publishing SB 273 to the media, but they're doing it in a manner where people are going to go, oh, that's fake news, and they're not going to fight this. And I think people really do need to get behind this bill, read this bill, and fight this, because it's not constitutional and it removes parental rights in California. So this should send up some really big red flags. Okay, everyone, this is Amelia Duran in the Porthole to Justice, off the cuff. You can join us on Spreaker.com. You can join the conversation. You can leave message on the message board, and you can tune into our live broadcasts. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Okay, everyone, have a great day.